Welcome back, everybody, to the Geats campaign. We are now in episode 8, and if you remember, towards the end of last episode, we took out Eblana, which is the homeland of the Ebladani, I believe is how you call them. So, new conquest. Dag, our leader there, took it out. So, what we need to do now is repair all of the buildings we probably destroyed. Actually, what is that? Alright, so for now we're going to take out the military buildings there. I'm actually going to hold... shoot. Okay, I guess I'll take out that military jetty right there. This is actually going to revolt on us in the next turn. That's why I'm kind of raising an army there. Can I get any more troops? No, I cannot. This is turning around real nicely, and we're not really in threat of being attacked by anybody because we have the Danes and the Geats are the only ones here, and they are very friendly with me. We've recovered pretty nicely from being attacked by the rebels. Let's see what the public order does. Alright, so we may have to actually hold out. What are immigrants doing to hurt our freaking public order so bad? Dang, it must be just because we're there. I might have to wait for the public order to turn around a little better there. Alright. So our forces, or our base Schultz is doing much better than what it was. It's not, the public order isn't really suffering too bad. So let's go ahead and actually end this turn and see what happens there. After we assign some skills. He's a governor, so we wouldn't mind minus construction cost. And +5 food, I wouldn't mind any of that. So now we can go ahead and end the turn there. So let's see what the Ebdani do, because I think they probably still have some forces that left, so. Alright, cool. So the Jutes there are helping me out with the rebels a little bit. They're corralling them up and keeping them away. So yeah, they've actually been quite a good ally so far, so nothing really to complain about. But unfortunately, like I keep saying, I'm probably going to take them out towards the end of the game just so I can have complete control of all of Britain, because that was one of my main goals for this campaign. So I actually want to hear from you guys. Have you been enjoying Total War Attila? I know some of you play it. So how do you like it? Do you like the graphics? Do you like the way it plays better than Rome 2? I can honestly say I do. It's a lot smoother. The AI is a lot better. And there's just a lot more depth to the game, which makes it a lot more interesting. So we actually need to come to our office system. I kind of forgot about that. So can anyone be a warlord? No. Anyone a tribal chief? No. A judge? This guy can actually be a tribal chief, which is cool. You can be a companion. Sigurd can be an elder. Algit. This guy can't be anything yet. Neither can these. Okay, so we got our faction kind of settled up there. We have some rebels to the north of us here. That's it. Yeah, we still need to turn that around a little better. Alright, let's actually see if we can take out these rebels. So this is going to kind of be a rush for me because they have catapults and other ranged units. So I might do loose formation while I move up and then hopefully take them out because they don't have very good units aside from maybe their general there. And really I don't have much myself. I only have those 4 Nordic levies. So it should be a close fight, but I kind of want to take them out. So I definitely don't want to be fighting in the rain. There we go. Let's put them in loose formation. Spread them out. Put my general in loose formation. And start the battle. And let's just speed it up so it doesn't take too long. And it looks like they are going to come out. Well, at least move into range for the catapult, it looks like. And let's actually slow our men down. Don't want to take too much fatigue. Alright, so now let's get into battle with them. So if you saw what I was doing, I'm trying to make a U shape around them and get them from several sides. Our general will be fine, don't worry about it. Alright, so we got a side charge into his Palatina guards, but I don't think the levy will do very well in that. Let's bring that levy to take out the archers. And basically what I'm doing right here is just mobbing them. Let's get into the side of the general. Yeah, these Palatina guards are significantly better than any unit I fielded, so I have to be very careful. They are a Roman unit if I'm not mistaken, so. Let's actually go ahead and bring our general this way because he's not really in the conflict.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Actually, let's go ahead and bring my general and see if we can catch those archers. Alright, so the general is starting to wave, and he routed. And let's just hope that the loss of the general will cause the archers to rout, because they're just going to play kites on me, so we don't want to be kited the whole time. So yeah, let's fast forward this. This is going to be kind of super annoying. Hopefully I don't take too many losses. Alright, so they just went ahead and routed there. Alright, so I was able to keep my army intact while destroying the rebel army there. Hopefully they do not come back. Surprisingly, that one levy got quite a few kills, 117. Kill all of them. Super annoying. Let's come and do this. And I actually just auto-resolve because I don't want to chase down one archer. And the rebels are subdued. It's double time back to Saguntium. And we can actually upgrade both the force, which I want some integrity. We'll go with more integrity there. And we have our general. So we'll give him some zeal and some ammo. Okay, cool. So we already stopped the morale, the public order from decreasing here, and it should turn around pretty soon. Let us actually keep from upgrading any of this right now, because I don't want to increase our squalor. And let's repair the pastures here. So that province is actually in really good shape, so we will be able to start moving north to take some provinces out. And it looks like the Danes are going to try taking Aboricum, which is alright with me. I wouldn't mind having all the Viking factions helping me out here. I will have to destroy them later, but for now, they're helping. Can I check that? We're doing good over here. So let's actually go ahead and end this turn and see if we can get a larger fight coming. Wouldn't mind one of those. Alright, so it looks like the Franks are still just sailing around. They captured that one province from the Romans, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it pretty much looks like the West Romans are taking a huge beating. They've gotten pushed back from England, it looks like from some of France as well as some of Spain, so they're really hurting right now. Alright, so somebody needs to get promoted. We'll actually decree. We'll decree again because, well, actually Sigurd has plenty of influence, so we'll let him take the hits. Dag will take the hit there, and Ring got it. Alright, so all of our offices are secure. food shortage in Britannia Superior. That's okay for now. Okay, so what shall we research? I'll actually go for this chieftain's hold right there. Cool, so we'll actually increase our sanitation here, which will help us later on when we want to upgrade maybe this docks here. Sanitation to all regions, which is nice. How do we have +4? Huh. Alright, interesting. So we're going to have plenty of sanitation in Saguntium, so we'll be able to upgrade quite a few of those buildings there. We have good decent sanitation throughout these provinces. This one's just nothing right now. So we'll actually hold out on that. No sanitation here, so I can't do anything. Sanitation's balanced there. And it's balanced there. So I can't go ahead and upgrade anything, but I can build this. So we'll go ahead and build this well to get some sanitation.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
Okay, so they actually torched this province here, probably from retreating. And I'm not going to be able to afford to take that out, so I'll actually have to save a little bit of money. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Dag actually gets an upgrade, so he's a general. And our general over here Alright, now we can go ahead and end the turn after upgrading our generals there. Really hoping we can get our economy going, because I don't like the fact I can't upgrade all the buildings I want, because I kind of want that extra money, guys.
You fear us. It is in your eyes, in your stench, and you are right to fear.
Alright, so the Picts declare war on us, which is perfectly fine with us. And our allies joined us, so we'll see how that goes. Angles wanted non-aggression. And here's one of those freezes that happened. This time it was pretty short, so it wasn't bad. So Britain hates us, Danes like us, Geats. Alright, so basically all of them up there dislike me, which is okay. Alright. So now we are at war with the Picts, which works out just fine for me. The Danes are taking on Aboricum.
On the move, lads.
Where does that leave us? I'll actually come back and stay in Blana for a little while longer,
Fires on.
till that gets more positive. Okay, I can afford the Squalor, and this gives me a little bit more public order and a little bit more wealth there, but we'll go with it. It also unlocks the recruitment of Thrall Spears, which I would love to have. And I'm contemplating seeing if we can come over here to Osterica.
Is there nothing else? Your next command.
Alright, so the Swabians are there. I don't know exactly what they're doing. If they move on, we'll take Osterica. If they take it, we will go ahead and move back to our province and maybe come north, take out Lucia and Narbo, and then move back around. Okay, so we're doing good pretty much everywhere else. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Sorry for ending so many turns, just trying to get set up for war. I don't have a lot of money, so it takes a little while longer. If I would have played as maybe the Sassanids or one of the Roman empires, I could have got a lot more action going, but right now, just trying to set up with what few provinces I have. And I'm still waiting on the Longbeards culture pack to come out. I kind of want to play as those factions. I was kind of disappointed that it was pushed back 1 week. But if there was any issues with it, I understand. I'd rather have a finished product come out rather than one rushed out and it having some issues. So kudos for them for realizing that it might have issues. Huh. Dang, we have a lot of children who die in our family. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dead children. I guess that's what happened in the old days. Alright. So we're leveled out there. I think I have to come back and defend my town from the Romans there. They have a pretty big army. Granted, it is pretty fatigued there. Or damaged. The glory of Mars. I'll have to keep an eye on them and see what's going on. So let us actually upgrade our village, and that will give us some Thrall Spears as well. Take these guys out of forced march. 11 turns to surrender up there. So let's see. Nordic Levy costs more than Thrall Spears. They have less melee attack. The same melee damage. Thrall Spears have more charge bonus, more melee defense, but less armor. Shoot. I think I might just stick with the Nordic Levy. For the most part, they look like the better units, so we'll go ahead and stick with them for now. Can't leave Attila yet. So we will go ahead and end the turn. Again, I'm going to keep saying sorry until I can get a decent fight going here. Hopefully the Romans will attack me, and then that'll be the fight for this episode. Because I just had a small scrimmage earlier. I'm really hoping the Danes start pulling their weight and capturing some provinces, because I think they're still restricted to that one province that they have.
We can agree here, if the spirits wish it, to property.
Yeah, they're pretty much a weak faction, and I think they might just have that one moving settlement left. And if they get destroyed, they're gone anyway, so there's no reason to have a non-aggression with them. They don't have the strength to take me on. Alright, we kind of scared that Roman army away. I don't know why these guys ended up on ships. That was kind of annoying. Wondering if the Romans are going to be super annoying there. Alright, and so next turn we shall take on Osterica there. And let us build something that gives us some sanitation. So we'll build a sanitation structure there. And that should be the end of this turn. And let's go. Hopefully next turn we will take out another Roman province, or another region of the Romans, and continue our conquest of Spain. I wonder how the Sassanid Empire is doing down there, and when the Huns are actually going to start pushing towards us. Okay, I actually have to be very careful with the Picts there. I'm at war with them, and I do not have many of my provinces in Great Britain defended, so I have to be very careful. Alright, we have a noble birth. Hopefully they do not die. Okay, we have a wood carver. Let us go for the What is the town center again? Yeah, we'll go for the town center.
Ready for orders.
And we will take Osterica.
None will escape.
We'll actually fight this one so we can have one last battle on this episode, and then next episode we will try to get a much larger one. Looks like the pretty standard defense of a Roman city here. 1 cav and 3 melee units. Oh well, 1 spear and 2 melee units. I think we should actually make pretty short work of this. Alright, come on, load. Eventually I'm going to probably try getting a SSD so I can get some quicker load times. Once I get back to full-time work and finish my master's program, I'll be able to afford a new setup, and that'll probably be one of the first things I'll spend some money on is a better graphics card and an SSD. Alright, so it looks like the cab will probably do their typical YOLO charge.
We outnumber the enemy.
Alright, so that cav took quite a few losses there. And he's gonna get pounded by javelins, and he will probably rout. Which was really quick. Didn't get any kills on him. Just push our spears forward to meet with the general. Take some of my swords around each flank. Actually join them on this side with those 2 spears. Move these archers forward. Bring my general around the side as well. And hopefully we will get them from both sides and just pin them down. Alright, so we've already routed the general. Let's get our units behind them. And it should probably be over real quickly. They're already wavering, so.
The tower has been destroyed. This bodes well.
Let's get in here. It's an ugly battle for them. They're pinned down with archer fire just raining on them, and then now they're going to get charged in the back. It was not a good day for these Romans there. And they are gone with nowhere really to run. Those poor guys. That was a bad battle for them. Let's go ahead and end it now. Absolutely trounced the Roman garrison army there from Antonius Imperiosus. Poor guy, no chance there. The icicles of blood are just too good. So this will actually end this episode. Thank you for tuning in. I will be posting a Geats campaign video every day, so definitely keep a lookout for that. I have posted quite a few or several online battles, so definitely take a look at those. They're really exciting. Shows a little bit of aspect of what multiplayer on Total War is right now.
Your next command.
And so with that said, we take Osterica, we have Pamplona, and we have a good portion of the British Isles. So I will say goodbye to all of you and catch you next time.